CALI. Yeah.
Cali, cartels.
Yeah, let's go. No street gang नहीं use करते cheap slang. खून में है cocaine, we chop you like Wu-Tang. Cali cartels हम कातिल वे नाश है उन gangs का हम शाज हैं तो हारते नहीं जंग अपनी फील्ड पे तू गॉड मेले बटवा अपना फील ले वॉर जैसे गेम पलटे पासे below the belt पड़ते पांचों लड़के खासे जैकी पहला पिक लेता वॉर में न बातें बरामद हुई बारियों से बोरियों में लाशें
बच्चे बने बैठे कूल कैली करे रूल ओवर रूल सारी गैंग्स की फिर बत्ती करे गुल फेक न्यूज रेड्स जनता को बना रहे फूल इनकी भूल छोटे क्लास पीडीएस हम डोमिनेंट आजा करें तुझे स्कूल तुझ में चुल तो मैं समझाने किस बात की को फील्ड पे दिखाई तुझे तेरी क्या औकात थी कैली कार्डल पर्पल गैंग हर रूप में तुझे मात दी कैली करे रूल गोली चले जैसे स्लैंग निकोला अपना हुड निकोला होमलैंड गैंग्स यहाँ काफी कार्टल करे आउटस्टैंड डोंट स्टैंड इन अ वेव गो लाइक बैंग 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 कैली करे रूल गोली चले जैसे स्लैंग निकोला अपना हुड निकोला होमलैंड गैंग्स यहाँ काफी कार्टल करे आउटस्टैंड डोंट स्टैंड इन अ वेव गो लाइक
डैम सारे साउथ वाले गॉब्लिन्स है नॉर्थ में दिखे ना दोबारा इस सड़क पे तेरी मौत डैम कैली है नो जीएसएफ की कोई भी आके मार लेगा राइज ऑफ डॉन बट नो लाइट क्योंकि डॉन्स खाते खौफ हैं
पैकेज भेजे ओरिजिन अमाउंट चिलियार्ड जोमेटो जैसे स्लो साले पहुंचे नहीं आज तक होगी याद सारे शहर को ये बात कितनों को तो लीजन पे उतारा मौत के गार्ड जो तू भोंकेगा मैक्स नोए साथ स्टीफन तुझे रोन देगा रॉकी मेरी स्क्वाड में सूर्या घोष पोताड़ तेरी लोंडिया हार्ट कैली करे रूल गोली चले जैसे स्लैंग निकोला अपना हुड निकोला होमलैंड गैंग्स यहाँ काफी कार्टल करे आउटस्टैंड डोंट स्टैंड इन अ वेव गो लाइक बैंग 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 कैली करे रूल गोली चले जैसे स्लैंग निकोला अपना हुड निकोला होमलैंड गैंग्स यहाँ काफी कार्टल करे आउटस्टैंड डोंट स्टैंड इन अ वेव गो लाइक भूत जाके ब्लैक से जो आए करने अटैक थे बगाए हमने रास्तों पे जैसे के हों रैट से रिसोर्सेज में लैक थे तो बख्शा इनको लैक पे ऐसा पड़ा इनको स्लैप के पिरा बैठे हमारी लैप में
मास्टरमाइंड माइकल हम ऑर्गेनाइज क्राइम करें पेट्रो पॉपिंग पोपोस किल करे रिवाइंड करेगा टोंडे मारे लाइन और ये बंदी तेरी ग्राइंड करे एडम कायरा स्काई तीनों हावी तेरे माइंड पर हैं टॉम मारे पंचेस ये गैंगस्टर्स हो टिल्ट वी शाइन लाइक अ क्रिस्टल तुम सॉफ्ट जैसे सिल्क वॉरियर द वॉरलॉर्ड अग्रेसिव प्लस स्किल्ड फ्यूचर अपना ब्राइट वी डोंट नीड टू रिबिल्ड
What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream, guys. How's it going? Let me just arrange things. Undefined on Discord. Wait, guys, let me just set up everything. Alright, Discord on the screen. Perfect. मैंने जल्दीबाजी में स्ट्रीम चालू कर लिया फॉर दिस जस्टिस कम्युनिटी मीटिंग. हाँ, हेलो तुम तो मंडे को आने वाली थी ना. मैं कम्युनिटी मीटिंग के लिए आया हूँ. दिस वॉलपेपर आई नो राइट. बस आज बाइक की डिलीवरी ली. नाइस कंग्रेचुलेशंस रूफ. वीडरन के लिए कुछ टर्म सेट हुई ना सब गैंग्स में. पता चला आपको? हाँ पता तो है. गाइस देखो केक चाहिए क्या? आज मेरा फुल चीट वीकेंड है.
Yeah, let's start the meeting.
Alright.
कोई ने इसको एडमिन्स को ऐड करना है तो ऐड करने ली.
No, I'll be ready. No.
We have had to speak or something.
I'll be from tomorrow.
Yeah.
Staff members who has to speak for the meeting join the this directly. Yeah, good evening guys. कैसे हो सब लोग? I hope everybody is doing well and fine. It's nice to see you all and doing RP also. Okay, so the first thing I need to tell you all is that the second anniversary of NoPixel India, जो 2 साल complete होने को आया है, on 26 September 2 साल complete हो रहे हैं. So that's a great thing. We believe it's a good achievement for us also as management and doing things for the community and also community giving a lot of love towards us and making this community a bigger and bigger every day. So that's a great thing. So we have planned some things like last year only,
आपकी बातें हुआ करती हैं यार.
a build up to the event. From 19th September, the people in the city will create events at their own business shops or might be their own roles what they are playing. और 26 को हम major event रखेंगे.
Hi.
And then after all these things, we have come to the fourth stage of ours, which is the fourth phase, what we believe is the last phase of our server actually, which will go for might be till the server wipes. That might be a lot of months, 4 months, 5 months, whatever it is. So this stage has all those things. Mostly a lot of people like to watch. A lot of people like to also do those RPs. So अभी हम लोग बहुत चीजें पे relaxation आएंगे fourth phase में. We will come to a basic criminal server as a GTA criminal server with civilian RP also happening. So 8 months civilian RP has built up to that level that they can coexist with the criminal RP, which will happen right now. So gangs will be established. They will be given proper roles. उनकी खुद की जो RPs है, सब मैकेनिक्स है, वो open हो जाएंगे उनके लिए. Plus,
Ravan, are you doing
the other things we will be
Takashi?
introducing a lot of weapons,
What's up?
everything, different type of RPs. हम लोग ने 2 टेस्ट किया RP, how weapons can be brought in the city with innovative way. That is एक high table था और अभी एक divine order भी है. And we have seen that it is possible to do these things. There are a lot of misunderstanding everything, but possible है. Story mode से ला सकते हैं चीजों को अंदर, नई चीजें जो अभी criminal को use कर सकते हैं criminals. So we'll get them. इसलिए हम लोग ने और एक place set किया है HOA बोल के, House of Admins, where we are expecting that anything goes wrong in the server with RP, you all will solve your issue coming by them. किसी को मटेरियल का इशू है, किसी को मटेरियल बेचना है, खरीदना है, जो भी है वो हम लोग सब कुछ करेंगे सर्वर में. जो आपको जरूरत है आप आके हमको भेज सकते हैं, नहीं तो हम हमसे खरीद सकते हैं. पर सब जो आपने भेजा है वही भेजेंगे आप लोग को वापस. नॉट एनीथिंग स्पॉन्ड इनसाइड. Like that also we'll get new weapons to new items in the city through that same HOA and give it to random people in the city who are doing RP. They can be civilians, they can be gangsters also. ये चीजें हो जाएंगी. Do not cautions and ये अच्छा नहीं लगता है जब लोग caution करने लगते हैं कि इसको क्यों दिया, उसको क्यों दिया, ये सर्वर हॉपर है, वो cautions मत करो. आप अपना RP अच्छा करो और आपके लिए ले लो. वो दूसरा को क्यों मिला है, वो दूसरा क्यों ये करता है, उसके ऊपर ज्यादा ध्यान मत लो. वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम है. इवन चैट हैज टू नॉट वरी अबाउट दोस एंड यू एज अ आरपी प्लेयर शुड नॉट इवन बॉदर अबाउट इट.
समझ ना चैट.
You could do good RP, you will get good things inside city. We will be creating a lot of exclusive RPs for you all. If you all have some ideas, you all can come up with the ideas. But always when you come up with the idea, come with a counter RP also, that idea too. And open a forum ticket. We will help you. If we can implement it, we'll implement it for you.
चलो गाइस, मेरे पास एक आइडिया है.
The rules of
The
gangs
idea
also
is
will
to
change.
force Parma Akashi
This will
Takiyo
go
में.
to higher gangs.
आइडिया कैसा है
even higher
गाइस? Force
police.
Parma Akashi
All those
Takiyo
things
में.
will come to a proper gang rule. Rules will be put back. Now only what we request from the gangs or request from the criminal side of the RP, that do not take anything to IRL. Every time it is told, but I tell you again, we have given you all punishment for small mistakes whatever done. That was done to show you all that do not do these things. We won't tolerate when your major RP will start. So इसलिए पहले आप लोगों को
Okay,
reasons
then
किए,
Junior
cool
Rahul
down
back
लगाए, सब
Narcos.
कुछ किया है, just दिखाने के लिए कि ये चीजें हो सकती है और ये चीजें करेंगे भी हम लोग if you all do these things. So I hope you all have understood what we expect from you all. We expect from you all not IRL fighting. We expect from you all to fight inside the server within yourself and keep it inside in the server. Nothing outside, nothing related to outside. If you violate any server rule, you have to become better next time. You will get punished, but you cannot cry on it. You have to accept it and then you have to be better next time. So ये चीजें याद रखो सब कुछ. This is what we expect from you all. Otherwise, you all know the punishments are also, you all have seen how far the punishments can be. So we don't want to get involved. आप लोगों का दो का लड़ाई होता है. We don't want to see tickets of you all both fighting and doing violations. Violation क्या है तो खुद ही आके बैन ले लो. वो अच्छी चीज होगी. नहीं तो गैंग आरपी करते हो तो सोच के करो. नहीं तो दोनों एक दूसरे से बात करो और एक दूसरे सॉल्व करो. Before you all come to us and people will come to us, you all will have severe problems, a lot of problems. We will be very strict. आप कुछ भी बोलो उसके बाद हमको नहीं पड़ता है वो प्रॉब्लम. Now, gangs which might be have not are not active and all this have lost their roles. They are out from the Discord right now because they were not active according to the this, and there were reminders which were not given proper positive answers. But it's not like they're out of the cycle of gangs. They before 27th of this month, everybody whoever been thrown out this way has to come and and talk to the management again and tell them that how they will be consistent towards the gang role playing of theirs or whatever it is on those bases. So besides this, there are beautiful events coming. So guys, a lot of people have planned. A lot of हमको अभी देखो last from 19 till 26, we don't want you all to. It's a event days. So do not indulge into your regular crime base and all this. Keep it less. Event में participate करो.
But Vault?
Don't be toxic. Just be open.
But Michael,
Like
Vespucci
event days,
become
you all
Vault
enjoy
hacker.
and you all also support those events which are happening
I need
everywhere.
to Vault every day.
Your real RP will start from 27, so give a chill out period to know each other.
I need to Vault
be
every
good with
day.
each other.
My
After that, you'll
character's
start
poor.
everything what you'll have to do, territory to all those things. Other things, I think everything else is perfect. We are like.
I'm happy
nothing
today.
much, like, we
Why
have
you
to
happy,
worry.
Malagame?
Some people have I've seen many people talking about hackers and all these things. If anybody thinks somebody is a hacker and he has evidence, please share with us. We'll surely catch that guy. That is how we can do things. And the second way and our way, how we do things when we catch people. So these are the only ways. If somebody thinks, वो live chat में जाके बता के कुछ फायदा नहीं, live stream पे बता के कुछ फायदा नहीं. आपके पास कुछ एविडेंस है, आप जानते हो ये हैकर है, आ जाओ हमारे साथ बात करो, हम लोग उनको बैन करें. इधर ही नहीं, हम सब NoPixel पे बैन करेंगे उनको और निकालेंगे. पर खुद जाके लाइव स्ट्रीम पे, खुद जाके लोगों के चैट पे मत लिखो कि हैकर है, आपके पास है मालूम इन्फॉर्मेशन, बात करो. ऐसे हवे में मत उड़ाओ. That shows that you are ranting nothing else. आपका और किधर जल रहा है, पर बात आप और किधर
So
करते हैं.
lesser than the
ये मत
Vault
करो.
is
Don't
no
do these
Vault.
things.
Lesser crime for Michael Vespucci is no Vault.
Okay, besides that everything, yeah. Nelly, आपको you can continue. See, और एक चीज है. From now on, I will be not looking. Lala is not there anyway. He's busy. His long time is not there. I will be also not looking anything after 27. मेरे को भी, it's over. My 8 months are done now. It's gang RP. So Nelly knows his move better, and Guru will handle it. So you all have to understand your whole thing is to work with Nelly and Guru as the top management, and under them, which whoever are their staff members and all this, you all have to work within them. आप इनको गालियां मार के इनके साथ काम नहीं कर पाएंगे. इतना ही बोल रहा हूँ. So you all have to work with them. Do not write DMs or tag me any bullshit. You can tag me on forums. I have no issue. But I will only cater to tickets which I think is very important or something like that. Otherwise, directly I am not involving. Besides the police, I will be not looking at any other things. Do not tag me for any other things, including businesses and including gang RPs or civilian RPs. You all have to see that there are 2 guys who will be in charge of everything now. And work your plan by understanding with those people.
A firm.
Yeah, Nelly, you can continue your gang thing and whatever it is. Guru here either?
No, Guru is not here.
So
Gangs
yeah,
Yeah, gangs will continue after this anniversary, like 27th. There will be RPs given by obviously admins, but we will expect you guys to make your own stories, your own RPs. Don't be dependent on us. That will come and give you RPs, role plays to get you involved in the server. That won't happen. It's totally in your hands. If you are enjoying in the server, making some interesting role plays. So yeah, it is your job.
I will kill you. Give me
Will definitely help out from our side if anything is required, or any RPs you plan, they need assistance of admins. So then you can always tag us in gang discords. You can tag Nakul, me, and SK is also there, looking after all the racing events, scenes, and everything. So yeah, that is it. Like, try to start RPs by yourself. Like, think creatively and start role plays. Don't be dependent on us. That will come and provide you something, give you something. That won't happen. You will just bored. You'll be just bored and then stop coming in the server. That's totally your thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that is it.
Guru will be looking after all the businesses. He is the talk for all the business side, everything. जिसका भी business सबको कुछ भी problem है, you all anyway talk to Lokesh, and then the final person who will can take answer will be Guru from now on. That you all have to understand. Guru, आपको कुछ बताना है business वालों को तो बताओ अभी.
हेलो आईडी वाले वाला एसके सीनियर
बिजनेस वालों का
हाउ इज इट गोइंग कैसे हो तुम
बिजनेस वालों का तो ऑलमोस्ट आई थिंक सब कुछ क्लियर हो गया था मीटिंग में लास्ट जो बिजनेस मीटिंग हुई है उसके अलावा बस यही है जिसको बिजनेस रिलेटेड कुछ इशू हो कुछ पूछना हो कुछ भी हो तो डीएम कर सकते हैं जो भी होता है हम बता सकते हैं उससे रिलेटेड कुछ भी पूछना हो कुछ भी इश्यूज हो कुछ भी हो तो
हेलो भाई वाला मंजू सिंह
So
मैं तो tired of
Lokesh है,
ranting,
Lokesh
अब आप
देखेगा.
बताओ.
New rules have
तो
set
Valo
for
बहुत
them.
कम
They
खेलता
are
है
going
आजकल.
with that anyway. But this is how the structure is, guys, from now on. So you all have to deal with the right people. Do not say then इसको बताए उसको बताए वैसा चीजें नहीं चलेगी. जो तकलीफ है right admin और right management के साइड ही बात करो. Which
Yeah,
side,
there will be
opportunity.
there will be regular meetings like
कैसे
we
हो
are
भाई? All Gucci.
already doing meetings every 2 week for all the gangs. So don't come up with small issues and tag us. Just write them down. Every 2 weeks we'll have a meeting. If it's like urgent issue, then you can
Will be
always
phase for
tag
coming
us
up.
and
Yes.
get us involved.
The
But
final
if
phase
it's
of
not
NoPixel
urgent,
in
can
India.
wait. You think? Then write all these issues and we'll obviously sort them out or get them like sorted in that meeting. So every 2 weeks there will be like gang meetings.
Okay.
Now my NB will go down.
Yeah,
to
about the
X-
events,
MD
there are many
4.0 will
events
come down.
coming down, different type. They will be putting the announcement and everything. But please, everyone, all the community, we expect them to be
You don't update your
participating
PC.
in the server this
कौन सा update?
coming from 19 to 26th. We want you all to come. It's an open invitation for everyone, all the community members, to be part of these events which will be happening till the last concert which will happen. SK, you can tell about that your thing about racing.
Right. So we had a meeting, I think almost like 10 days ago with regards to racing crews. So what management has decided now is that we will allow all the racing crews to join all the existing gangs. So if there are people in the racing crew that want to do the territory RP, the spray and all the gang stuff, you can now RP with the existing gangs who have the roles and then join them. What this also means is that for racing crews, you can now recruit, gang members as well. What we want to do is open up the amount of people you can have. So you will have to remove your roles, the existing roles you have, and then you will join gangs as how we did in 3.0, and you will then start repping each of the crews in racing. For example, if say Vendetta wants to join LSD, for example, they will then kind of join under LSD for all the gang stuff, but they will race under Vendetta during any of the racing events. The clear rule set here is that once there is any kind of disruption or any kind of arguments and stuff that happens in racing, you cannot involve your primary gang into this. You still have to settle all that under your racing. There shouldn't be any bleed over. And the other thing, we really want all of you to organically get recruit people into your racing crews. Don't just just add them because they're your friends in RP for the 8 months. All of you have your initiation tracks, you have set RP that you do and add people into your racing crews. So please do that. And you have about, say, 3 to 5 days to organically add people, and then we will be having a 3-day race event on the 23rd, which will end on the 24th. So, there is no upper limit right now for racing crews, so we're hoping that you guys will get active again, recruit how many ever people you want, and then we will have a big racing event that's coming up over the weekend. And if you have any questions regarding this, once the PTS is open, you guys can ask me the questions.
Yeah. Anything besides this? Frosty, आप लोगों को कुछ बात करना है?
One more thing, though. So, with the racing crews, once we are opening this
Who's that?
opportunity, please do not make newer racing crews. Try and stick to all the lore crews that are already existing, like Vendetta, Yokai, all the ones that are already existing, and have the custom clothing in the game.
Yeah. Frosty?
Which I'm confused. How does this work now? What if
No
Michael
problem.
Vespucci, who's progressed towards LSD, wants
No,
to
not
also
gangs.
have a
I mean,
racing crew?
the
So
DOJ side
how would
want
that
to
work?
Lay down something. The fourth phase, gun licenses, everything, and all those things. How it has been, pilot licenses. And
Yeah,
everything.
it is already started. Pilot licenses also we have given those people who have registered before, but it got delayed for them. So we have already given a few of them. But yeah, if you wanna RP, just RP with the people of the DOJ. You'll get to know a lot of things inside the RP. But I'm not gonna tell you that. But yeah, you can find it out,
Great Windows
discover
man.
yourself
No.
when you're gonna do the RP with the DOJ.
Wait,
But yeah,
I want to know
any
how
kind
does
of questions
racing
that you
work
have
now?
regarding the DOJ, you can ask in the PTS.
What do
Love to take that.
I'm confused.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll open the PT. Anyone else wants to do this? Or किसी का है? Bulbo है. Okay, we'll open the PTS. Hmm. Simba, if you want to speak, who Alexander? ये क्या लिख रहा है? Whom he has tagged to? You can say a lot of stuff, but you have to give us brief idea what you need to speak. You have to tell us regarding what. वो लिखो इधर. Then if we see it is fit enough for you to speak and tell the whole community, then we'll surely take you. But just tell us brief what you want to speak. Regarding what? कोई नहीं लिख रहा है क्या? It will be regarding the RP that is happening. There's a lot of hurdles we are facing. There will be also mentioning of RPs that I mentioned in forum 6 or 7 months back. I'm still not getting the whole server RP is not your concern. Your concern should be which side of RP you are doing should be the major concern. In the other thing, you can write us on forums. You can write the whole thing on forums what you want to talk about or something. अभी आप कौन से इसमें पुलिस हो क्या है वो सिविलियन हो what है you can just tell us what is exactly your point on. I didn't understand the crew and the gang change that SK mentioned. I was a part of racing crew, however, this is not from the gang, so I little confused over that. SK?
Yeah, I can explain this. So what we are essentially saying is that racing crews are free for all now. There is no limitation on number. There is no limitation on what you can do. The thing is, you can join gangs per se, and to make it easier for you to understand, PasKaLL, is that you said that you left Prism and went to LSD, to create a gang, right? But now you can actually rep Prism. So whenever racing is happen, you will rep Prism and you will continue to do that RP. But you cannot let this bleed over to your gang stuff. So how it worked in 3.0 is we were all part of the main gangs. But when we went to races, we would rep a certain thing. So LSD last time or Changgang was Vendetta when we went for races. So it's basically allowing you to, kind of revive Prism again. And your follow-up question about gang roles, yeah, you will have to only have one role. So essentially, you will have LSD role, and then Prism will be under that. So we'll have to discuss this, and obviously the next step is to understand which gangs and which crews they will represent. But that will happen maybe in the next 2 days or so. I hope that clears the point.
There's no ETA on unban as such. The ETA, what kind of ban you have faced? 4 weeks ban, John. Then it means you have a perma ban, 30 days ban. So that will be only reviewed after 30 days. They will see, and then there's no ETA on that because all the other bans are given on a date already defined. You will get unbanned that day, so automatically you get unbanned. What you are talking about is a perma ban. Is civilian join the gang? There is nothing with us. That is, if the gang wants to take you in their gang, they can take. That's up to them. How much RP you have done, all this. If they are ready to take punishment because of your mistakes, good. It's their choice. आपको गैंग से बात करना है आरपी में. हम लोग किसी को बंद नहीं करेंगे किसको. Survive कब होगा? That we don't know. We cannot tell you also because that's our own planning. We will not open our cards. So you play. So might go on forever also. Don't worry. Follow-up questions. How will gang rules versus crew roles, gang roles with crew roles work in game? There is a way of it, PasKaLL. That's a mechanics thing. It doesn't have a role, separate roles which comes on them or something. ऐसा कुछ नहीं. But gang roles and crew roles are separately this. It's a separate thing. But in game, what SK is trying to say, I think that they can join the gangs now. And become gangs also, do gang activities also.
It's just
The roles are
free
given
for
to-
all town. Yeah, so
Yeah, so
anyone
the
can
roles are
join any
normally,
racing crew.
PasKaLL, the roles are normally not given to individuals as such. They are for the gang already. So those gang roles are given to the gang organization full. Now when you join there, you get benefits of that gang organization when you are taken in their gang role. I'm facing counter RP from cop side. I currently a small time criminal. I'm willing to talk about what are the problems that along with some people are facing. Did you try to talk to them in forums by trying to tell your problems in forums?
Hold my chance, see you on
And
this,
did you
please.
tell all this? Did you do all these things? Okay, if you're not done, also not a problem. We'll allow you to talk. We'll see your problem, what it is, and we'll give you a suitable answer if it is not the problem, which actually it is a problem. We'll see that. Alexander ko ye karo. Let him request and call him. Let's see. But it has to be quick, Alexander. We'll only give you 5 minutes because we have to read other people's.
Prison Modi and Chang Yang Chen.
Wonderful, Mr. Vespucci.
हाँ भाई,
So
जम के तो दे, अरे?
I've been in NoPixel for it's like more than a year. I've been since in the beginning. So like first our server like a whitelisted version came of it when we used to whitelist from the forums. We used to get so much like the RP was a lot more serious. We would get like counter RPs from cops and the criminals. We all really had a good time. But as time passed by, at this current moment, I'm not actually noticing much counter RP from the cops side at this moment. Like when we were at the cops, we used to prolong a situation so that we can get some talks, conversations, and other stuff. Like when we used to see someone selling drugs, let's say, we used to go around by search I mean using words to search them. And then we would detain them and then do some other stuff. That's a SOP procedure. But as this moment when I'm playing as a criminal, I'm seeing like it has gone to a traditional like South Asian roleplay. So I'm currently from Bangladesh. So what our service has done is being currently done here. So I would mention like couple of scenarios. Like let's say I was let's say Mr. Tausar, you are selling some drugs and I'm a cop. I just come. I'm not even tased. Yo, your gun pointed, you have to surrender, something like this. This is the type of RP we are actually currently facing right now. They're to be honest,
What they're doing.
So
they don't learn from their mistakes, I think. They are arrogance. So, okay.
Exactly. Can I mention one more thing, sir, if that's not a problem?
What up, Mark?
Yeah. Quick, fast.
Yeah, sure. I'll not take that much time. So, like, let's say when we were at the cops, when I was also a cop. So when I was also a cop, I don't know about the current situation, but the cops was much more stricter. It was much more harder when the first batch got in. There were a lot of people that were rejected. And we would strictly use a code that would make our game fun. At the last man, is this a game? We are all here for fun. That would make our game fun, and also the cream, also the civilian sides. But at this time, it has gone to what some people say W. Like you will see, Ms. Tausar, if you spectate some people, you will see they're chasing 90, like they're using S+ cars to chase B cars that hardly.
I think, but that time is getting over. I think it's 27. The time is changing. They will be, I think so. We'll be getting heavy beating from a lot of people now. I think they'll learn their lessons also what they're doing. If they are
Yeah, I would
arrogant
really
enough,
hope.
then there is a way. See why I sometimes take it in the gray area. I'll tell you, Alexander, because sometimes the RP progression itself makes it that way. It happens to most of the servers. The RP progression eventually, the cops, with all the time gone and all this, they become arrogant in their own ways. They become
Yeah,
that, but
exactly.
it doesn't mean that they don't have a counter to it, because the gangs in this server were kept on hold. It was not allowed for 8 months to show their own talent, what they had to show. They were not allowed that. But now it's their time. So they, keeping the rules in mind, will come up possibly most of the RP which will hit their nerves now, the cops' nerves. And when the cops will complain about it, that is when I'll give them the answer. This is what it is, because this is how it was. You all
Also
have
pitch
to
in the speed
understand
of
it. The
100 to
fun
120.
comes
That
at a
is
limited time, and then it comes
SOP
is
भाई that
other
you can
person's
report
fault.
अगर
That's
कोई
the
cop
reason
कर
the
रहा है.
whole server was divided into 4 phases. The fourth phase is
Exactly.
no, named because of those reasons. So your most of the problems I think will get solved with criminal side they getting teaching. But yes, your problem which you just now said is a very difficult problem because it's a RP related problem. It is how
Exactly.
much more RP the cops do. It is only the RP which we have to do end of it. So they have to talk to people. They don't have to come just point guns and all those things. But sometimes what is happening is too many guns also were pointed at them. So they started thinking that everybody will be pointing
ये
guns.
सिम्बा
Again,
कौन
that's
है?
a wrong perception of theirs. Because in city there was no much guns also.
I'm a funny. I want to talk about my problem
Certain
as a
people
loyal
it
member
were
of
who
the
were doing every time
community. I've been
gunfight,
loyal to
whatever.
the
They
community,
use
but
those
then okay.
excuses to make other civilians also threaten. That's what it looks like from when you say now that they are behaving with everyone like this. So that's
Exactly.
problem what they are facing. They should stop all these things. You can do it with certain people with previous crimes. You have a lot of previous crimes among on them. You have experience with them. With them you can do that gun thing and all those. But to normal civilians, they need to talk. They have to understand the problems, everything, and do RP. How much RP? You can even leave a person in RP when he's doing a good RP. That's how you favor. Cops has to favor people on those basis. So possibly they're new cops, Alexander. Some of them they are learning from their superiors, or the superiors might be are not telling them the right way. But time will come now for last ending phases that they will automatically come to their senses because
Yeah.
repercussions will be coming from the city itself.
All right. So just one more thing. Is NoPixel India willing to accept, like a country-based RP? Because you see, in NoPixel
No,
America,
we
we
don't.
see. Yes.
We
Sorry.
don't, because we see the whole idea is country-based RPs we don't allow is because there are two reasons for it. One is first of all GTA is based on an American country. It's not based on Indian country at all. The second thing is we imitate to do things and we do not want to do some things which the players can indulge into, which can directly do a violation or criminal act into the laws which are of this country. So we don't want that. So that's the reason we keep away from real countries. It's a fiction country of us. We try to say that we want to become like that country, like we want to become like Indian governance style in our this. So we keep it that way.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah. Okay. Then thank you, Alexander. Thank you for your feedbacks. It was nice. I'll be working behind on this also. Not only now. I'll be
Thanks
working on
a
this.
lot.
On police, I work. So I will work on this a lot again.
Yep.
Because I don't like these things. I like people to do talking, role playing on their basis. Okay, chalo, I'll see you,
Thanks a lot
Alexander.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Bye. PasKaLL हो गया ना? Civil के लिए भी हो गया. Jimmy का है. I have seen a lot of people initiating RPO. Maybe I have initiated RPO with someone, but after they don't continue their story and leave it incomplete. I think whatever they have started with, they should complete it. If they don't want to continue, they should RP it out and then put it rather than just leaving it that they're doing nothing. क्या doing कितना words use किया है जिमी, doing nothing बोल के सब कुछ simple एक ही sentence में लिख सकते थे ना, लोग counter RP नहीं दे रहे बोल के. Anyway, this thing we cannot solve, guys. We can request people to give counter RP. That's it. But ये चीज आप दोनों के बीच है. Why don't Jimmy you take one step ahead for content basis and try to contact him in IRL and tell him that come on, let's continue RP, let's do something good, let's do it for the community. कुछ उनके लिए बोल सकते हैं, वैसा चीज कर सकता है आप. बिकॉज IRL आप लोग दोस्ती होते हैं एंड ऑफ इट. सो यू कैन डू दैट. इनिशिएट कुछ भी, कोई भी आपको दिख रहा है कि कंटिन्यू नहीं कर रहा है आरपी को, कुछ ऐसा लेकिन अच्छा बना सकते थे हम लोग, उसको कांटेक्ट करो डायरेक्टली. हमारा हेल्प मांगता है तो हम लोग देंगे आपको हेल्प. उधर भी कांटेक्ट और उससे बात करो, बताओ कि अच्छा कंटेंट बना सकते हैं हम लोग. कुछ भी आप एनिमी में दोस्त कुछ भी कर सकते हैं, वो कर सकते हैं आप लोग. दिस थिंग हैज टू हैपन विद इन कम्युनिटी गाइस. हम लोग नहीं कर सकेंगे ये चीज कि आप आ जाओ इधर खड़ा रुको, वो आ जाओ इधर खड़ा रुको, दोनों करो अभी आरपी, हम लोग देख रहे हैं आपको. वैसा चीज थोड़ी करेंगे. बट इट्स अ गुड पॉइंट जिमी, इट्स अ गुड पॉइंट. पीपल शुड ट्राई टू कम्युनिकेट विद ईच अदर. 3 days बैन इवेजन, इसके ऊपर कौन क्या समझाने में जॉन? 3 days बैन इवेजन, व्हाट इज सेइंग? Ban evasion, we cannot help you, John.
ये जॉन का बैन इवेजन है, वो मैंने भी बताया है काफी बार जॉन को कि इस चीज में हम कुछ कर नहीं सकते।
वो कर सकता है, उसको GTA चेंज करना है और IP एड्रेस चेंज करना है, तभी वो उसका बैन पुराना खत्म होने के बाद अंदर आ सकता है, कोई इशू नहीं। बैन इविजन वाज योर फॉल्ट, नॉट आवर फॉल्ट। You gave your IDs, you compromised your ID of Steam to build DOC reopen. No, Manu, I don't know about that because I really don't have time to set up any more things. You can talk to might be High Command of Police, see if they are ready to take area and them anything regarding that. देखो उनसे बात करो, एरिया वो लोग कुछ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेते हैं, हाई कमांड एवरीथिंग, देन ऑल मीट टुगेदर एंड ओपन इट अप। क्योंकि अभी आने वाले गैंग्स वो लोग पुलिस होंगे जेल में, तो RP हो सकती है उधर भी, बट यू ऑल डिसाइड। आई विल नॉट फॉलो दैट। Simba, I am not finding anyone talk about my problem. Loyal member of the community. I have been loyal to the community, but I didn't understand my emotion. I needed change to express myself. I understand. I am not even chance. Hey, emotional screaming. PD without any. I'm not getting my chances. I'm not getting my chances PD without any reason. I don't know if I did anything unforgivable. I just want to know. I want to return to my beloved server and play like everyone else. क्या ChatGPT ने लिखा है ना Simba ये सब कुछ? And the cop side is dominating illegally. They are being too toxic. It's not fair. They are making us sad. We need NoPixel quality. I'll be there. No, why I think a loyal member deserves more than this. I think when no, chat, I'm being honest. Okay, you're being honest. Very nice. But don't write so much to flow your emotions out, because your point also is very small point. That are you first? Are you a PD member? Do you want to join PD? What is the problem exactly? I didn't get the problem there. That is the problem of yours. Other things. Cop side is done illegally and they are being too toxic. That you have to open a ticket and we'll punish those cops who are doing this to you. That is 100% we will do that. Nobody is upper than anyone. And we don't like people to be toxic on anyone. So हम लोग उसको punish करेंगे. Ticket खोलो. I don't know why I think a loyal member deserves more than you deserve everything as a loyal member. Whatever it is, you love NoPixel. We give you everything what is in our hands. We give you whitelisted. You can come and play inside server. We do not stop you from doing anything. You do your things according to. There's nothing. We give you everything. Everyone thinks you are traitor. I don't understand Simba. What traitor? Your context नहीं समझ रहा हूँ मैं आपका. Why don't you open a forum ticket and explain yourself everything and tag me? I'll read there. Ban evasion can be removed even open on the stream and the stream ID which will help like be removed if I even open one. Yeah, new Steam 2 ID will not help you. New Steam 2 ID also will get banned because your previous IP address is showing it is banned. So don't do that mistake. वो mistake मत करो. पहला IP address change करो और बाद में Steam 2 ID नया ले लो. दोनों एक ही time use करो. I love NoPixel 2. Okay, very nice, Jimmy. Jimmy, come on, don't write anything, okay? Guys, जल्दी चलो. RP करो आप लोग. We also have a lot of work. So ask any more genuine questions. Fast, guys. बड़ा पैराग्राफ लिखने का जरूरत नहीं. Just write your point. What is there? We understand that. और किसी से पूछना है तो उसको टैग करो. उसका नाम नहीं ले लो. Any of the guys. Frosty, any RP planned for DOJ in upcoming days?
Yes, sir. There's a lot of RP planned for DOJ. Bar Council RP is being processed and everything is going on. तो हो रहा है धीरे-धीरे हो रहा है प्रोग्रेशन के साथ.
वो देखो वो आपका एक लॉयर था अभी है मालूम नहीं अभी भी. ब्राउन पनवाड़ी देखो वाइल्ड ब्राउन. वो पूछ रहा है एनीथिंग हैपनिंग सून. हो रहा है at gunshot. I think they are doing RP. There's a lot of cases happening. You should take some days there also.
Yeah.
Take a round. हो रहा है bench trials. अभी होंगे ज़्यादा क्योंकि अभी gang RP होंगे तो bench trials भी बढ़ सकते हैं. Because there will be a lot of violence.
One thing though I want to address because I see people getting raged out by any kind of like mistake that cop is doing in RP. Like you know cop ने कुछ भी गलती किया and तुम लोग like you know rage करके you just break the immersion and you know like हाँ ठीक है arrest me, I'm surrendering and all. Don't do that. Do your RP. Don't worry. We have a IEA department. फॉर्म है, फॉर्म फिल करो. We will definitely reach out to you. हम लोग करेंगे आप लोगों को जो भी RP देना है हम लोग देंगे. So just go for it. I mean, don't just break the immersion and just, you know, give up.
when the server restart for months, I don't know your question, Adam. क्या बोल रहा है आप? Server तो restart कहाँ भी है ना, चल रहा है ना. Will RP get more serious? Hopefully it will get serious. Like it's on role players. Server is so perfect. Good ping. Ping this will be the same, guys. You have to use that. That's it. Like slot बढ़ा दो. I want to know either if there is a shit RP I want to discuss. Slot बढ़ाने का बात तो वो we can't. There is a decision taken at highest this and it is not taken. So होगा तो बताया जाएगा. I don't know if I initiate RP and want to discuss with admin, like if I'm doing something wrong in that, I don't know the procedures. You have to open a ticket, Sunny, on the forum, tag the one of the high admin, whatever, or anyone. Try to put your all RP points and ask them what exactly you want to know from it. So they can guide you, they'll guide you with that. Hurt charges का court role play होगा वो अभी बस that hurt charges has to come, that will be coming. A lot of things, RICO acts also will come and everything. As gang RP will progress, there will be all heavy charges coming in the city for police to do a different kind of RP with them, investigation to everyone and all those, and a good RP for DOJ also to file cases and argue on those things. Reminder not any ticket formats. My role got removed. No, it's because there was role refresh gunshot for every every department. So जो लोग नहीं थे active वो सबका role निकाला है. You can approach to Frosty करेगा वो चीज़. और role का ज़रूरत भी नहीं है आपको. You can directly go to the court and there's a option there, right, for legal advice. Right, Frosty कुछ है ना वैसा option.
Yeah. You can start with the legal aid.
Directly you can take that option and you can fight a case. There's not an issue.
हाँ.
RP regarding too much hard work there, no matter what you think is anything, for example, the medical, that's your RP, will judge your RP according to how much new scenarios could be created and you didn't do it, you just went for last final gunplay, that we will judge. But आपको सब open होगा 27 से, जो भी आपको मन है वो करो, आपको RP से दिखता है वो करो. वो सिर्फ वायलेशन मत करो. वायलेशन करेंगे तो आपको बैन पड़ेंगे. अदरवाइज यू डू व्हाट यू फील लाइक बेस्ट थिंग टू डू विद कॉप्स इफ दे डोंट लिसन टू यू व्हाटएवर इट इज. बट योर आरपी विल बी जज्ड बाय अस टू गिव यू मोर थिंग्स इन फ्यूचर इज ऑन हाउ मच सिनेरियोस कुड बी क्रिएटेड विद दैट आरपी एंड यू डिडंट टेक ऑप्शन ऑफ दैट एंड यू जस्ट टुक गन ऑप्शन. वो हम लोग डिसाइड करेंगे हमारे मैनेजमेंट के लिए. मैनेजमेंट के लिए अप्लाई किया था, रिक्रूटमेंट इज स्टिल ऑन. अप्लाई करके रखो, जब आएगा आपको ईमेल वापस तो पता चलेगा आपको बुलाया नहीं बुलाया, आप क्वालिफाई हुए नहीं हुए. जल्दी काम करना आप. व्हाट इज दैट? जल्दी काम करना आप. स्लॉट. हाँ, ओके.
Slots बढ़ाने के लिए.
I've seen most cops doing investigation before responding to any call like that. The guy said we just gunpoint and drugs or something, but I disagree. Most cops doing RP even early morning and less people in there. Yeah, but they must be doing Rudy Wade. But are you taking the responsibility? All the police who that they have not done this. Some of the police force must have done it. वो आप कहाँ responsibility ले सकते हो? वो उनका काम है अभी change होने का. Why are you defending towards those points? He is not blaming all the police. He is blaming on certain situation. So all the police, सब लोग वैसे थोड़ी होते. Candy, you don't know about it. They don't get strikes, they get banned also. There's ban also there. Certain things we have increase of PETs and everything, we have done very strict mode. There's direct bans for PETs in IA. We do changes on those. But don't tell us that you can open what ticket will you open? You'll say VDM. How can you count in VDM on an ongoing situation? Ongoing RP, if a vehicle hits another vehicle, it's counted as RP. How will it become VDM? How will you open a ticket and he has to say that he has done something wrong? You will not able to justify that. Your ticket will never happen properly justified in the admin side. It can only justify with what is defined in the SOPs. IA this. उधर ही justify होगी वो. Punishment increase किया है हम लोगों ने अभी, ज़्यादा किया है. वही तो कम था, अभी ज़्यादा किया है. अभी बैन्स भी लगाए, उधर भी सवर बैन्स होते, तो उधर भी बैन अप्लाई किया है अभी पीट के लिए. सारे गर्ल्स के लिए कुछ नया लेके आप आ रहे हैं फॉर आरपी. सब रेस करते सवरकारी. सी लिटिल लेडी लाइफ, हम लोग ओपन है कुछ भी लाने के लिए. हम लोग बहुत चीजें, हम लोग रेस लेके नहीं आते, लोग करते हैं, हम लोग दूसरे चीजें लाते हैं, बहुत चीजें जो आरपी डिराइव्ड है, हमारा इवेंट्स एवरीथिंग आरपी. नाउ यू हैव एनीथिंग आइडिया फॉर गर्ल्स, प्लीज लेट अस नो, वी विल हेल्प यू ऑल. आवर एडमिन्स विल हेल्प यू टू मेक दैट, यू बिकम द मेन इंचार्ज ऑफ दैट होल इवेंट. वी विल बी विथ यू ऑल टू गिव यू वट एवर यू आर रिक्वायर्ड, सब कुछ देंगे. इफ यू हैव एनी प्लान्स फॉर गर्ल्स और समथिंग लाइक दैट, we'll give you ideas then, but gathering of all the girls will be your job. You will have to gather all those girls and we will give you what you require. Don't worry, we are open to all these ideas. We are not against girls or keeping girls on side or something like that. We treat everybody equally. So आप कभी भी टिकट ओपन कर सकते हो और बता सकते हो हमको. हो गया ना पीटीएस गाइस, थैंक यू वेरी मच, अच्छा था. Today's
जस्ट
meeting was
वन
great
पॉइंट,
and हाँ
एक
बताइए.
चीज मुझे सिर्फ बतानी थी, अभी दिमाग में है. रिसेंटली हम लोग देख रहे, लोग टिकट्स खोलते फोरम पे एंड मेंशन करते कि यही एडमिन मेरा टिकट देखेगा. तो सिर्फ मैं बताना चाहता हूँ कि ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होगा. अनटिल एंड अनलेस वो कोई एडमिन खुद ही किसी सिचुएशन में इन्वॉल्व हो, उस टिकट वाले सिचुएशन में, वो एडमिन नहीं देख सकता. उसके अलावा बाकी जो एडमिन्स देखेंगे, आप उसको ये ना करें कि ये एडमिन फलाना एडमिन मेरा टिकट देखे या वो एडमिन मेरा टिकट देखे. जो स्टाफ टीम बैठी हुई है टिकट्स देखने के लिए, वो टिकट्स देखेंगे, वो ही उस पर एक्शन जो होगा प्रॉपर वो लिया जाएगा.
ओके, एनीथिंग एल्स गाइस, और कुछ बताना है?
I just want the racing crew leaders to join UDGR after this, because I think some of them have confusion. I'll close
Okay.
that matter. Okay.
Okay. Racing crew guys, join the UDGR this after the meeting. Okay guys, then thank you very much for today's this. This might be, no, we'll have more meetings, but yes, this is the last phase of the server. So enjoy how much you all can. This is the best time what you all like. Also the gangs, the people who are holding their horses back. I only request, do not do violations. Explore all type of RPs. No, nothing will be. We will be not stopping anything for y'all. On top of that, we'll be increasing more staff for y'all, criminal staff inside for y'all to do a lot of things what y'all like. But with responsibility, please use that and do not do any violations. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming for the meeting, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Love you all. Thank you, guys.
You cleared it, right? You understood what I was
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. I understood it.
It's essentially free for all, right? There's no.
Got it. Yep.
So yeah, you can bring back Prism, and the only thing is we don't want it to bleed over. Like if something happens in Prism, you can't just roll up with Chang Gang chains and shoot up everybody.
Yeah, of course. That. No, for me, racing and gang was always going to be separate only, but yeah.
No, it did happen last time where that bleed over did happen.
Got it.
We just
Okay.
want to make sure people kind of stay in that limit and not go. So for now, guys, we'll try and keep a 10 upper limit for your crews. As in, like, even if you're recruiting, let's keep 10 upper limit. The moment you have more, we'll have a discussion and we can extend. But let's fill up the first 10, for example, like at least the lore crew. So we won't have any new crews per se. It will be Vendetta, Yokai, Redline, Prism, DNF, and if I'm missing anything, you guys can tell me. So yeah, we'll stick to the lore crews only.
So technically, if say Prism say I recreate Prism in a way.
Yes.
I can have people in Prism who are outside LSD as well, right? Like basically.
Yeah, you can have multiple. See, the
Okay.
gang won't matter when they race Prism. You understand? They can
Got
be
it,
from
got it.
multiple gangs as well. So I'll tell you how it worked in 3.0. 3.0, all of us were like same different gangs, but if we raced under a crew, we would come together.
Got it. Okay.
Right? So you can't like walk around repping your race crew in your territory or stuff like that. And you got to understand there's a fine line there.
Got it.
So there is a little extra effort where you will, have to kind of RP that you go, you change your outfits, you come to the race, and then you rep that. So the moment you go back to your territory and stuff, yeah, you're gonna automatically be in your gang outfit and do your. It's completely different.
Got it.
So I hope all of you understand that, because that is the important bit here. We can't let that bleed over, where you guys will be like repping Prism, but you'll be like, oh, this is my area and this and that. It should not bleed over. This should be that racing outfit that you will use only for the races. And when you're not racing, you're normal. Whatever gang you're from, whatever you're gonna do. Because see, the easier fix is that where we allow you to join gangs, because there is no sprays and all that for racing crews. Right? So that's why this is being made. So all of you can do your gang stuff. But again, it's up to you to do it organically. Do not do it OC. Do it organically and join the gangs. And vice versa. If you're recruiting someone, follow your initiation process. Don't give them like a free pass. Like if it's a vendetta they're adding, they should go through the vendetta initiation. They should go through, whatever the process is. If it's Prism, they have to do all the process that you have in place. You can't change that thing because I'll be watching. So make sure it's organic. And of course, the idea here is like, we're gonna have a big event this part of the 2nd anniversary. I want to try it and make it this weekend if you guys are able to establish the cruise, say by 2021. So you'll have the next 3-4 days to kind of RP, and keep like talking to me when you're doing this, so that I can keep a tab on. Start with 10 members, the upper limit. And then we'll see if it's extra, but we'll see how it works from there.
Got it.
And you guys here will be the carrier of this RP in the server. So you will say that, this is the new thing. And you can take this to the gangs and you can now make that thing. Now, if you're saying Prism will be 15 LSD or 10 LSD people, that's completely fine. That's your RP. But you can also take anyone you want. That's the entire idea. It's just free for all.
Got it, cool.
And then this 10 people that you will pick will then represent you in the coming event. So this weekend, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, or at least 23rd and 24th, similar to Festival of Speed, we will be announcing this thing. Or, we'll chat up and we'll find out. If you guys need more time, then we'll make it the next weekend. So start RPing under your crew names and either join gangs if you're going to do the gang stuff. If you're not doing the gang stuff, then yeah, you can still stay part of the crew. But you cannot be seen doing gang stuff by, just because some of your crew members are part of a gang. So example is like you said, Prism. You can add people from LSD, you can add people from, other racers as well. But you cannot let them come and help you out in the gang stuff unless they're also LSD. Right? So this role, we'll figure out. The laptop roles, I don't think is a big issue. There won't be anything. If you're moving to a gang, then you will hold the gang role and you will not need the, the crew role. You can get those removed easily. Any other questions you guys can ask me? Like we can close it.
SK, if for example, like someone from Vendetta joins another gang.
Yeah.
So he wants to be on the Vendetta, crew roles. He doesn't want to be in there. So then he can't technically be allowed to.
No. So the thing is, the crew role per se doesn't really do much. You gotta understand that, right?
I know.
So if he's gonna join a gang, he will then take that gang, and that's also up to the gang now, right? The gang, it's not easy as just saying that it's not a role thing at all. Organically, if that person is getting accepted in a gang, then it's good. But you guys have to talk to all the guys that are getting the sprays now. See, don't expect you will get any Vendetta or any Red Line spray or anything like that.
I know. We don't want to do that, no. Like
it's 3.0. Basically, you remember 3.0.
I know,
It's exactly like that. Exactly.
Like we kept MNC, MNK different, everything. I know.
Yes, it's free for all. So the roles, you'll have to take the gang role because otherwise you can't participate in all the.
Exactly. But if he still wants to be with like one of our guys, he's like very good with one gang, but he doesn't want to do the gang shit like main.
So he'll stay in Vendetta. That's it. But he cannot do any gang activities. That's what I'm saying. Right?
He doesn't want to do it. He just wants to be with them like as friends and all everything, like how he used to be with MNK.
See, that hangover, I mean, that, what do you call it? Hangarounds and stuff, that is a very sensitive topic because
I was not even hang
either.
around. Like
No, see, let's put it this way. Either that said person is a gang member and also in a racing crew, but it's not a hang around and in a racing crew. You gotta understand.
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
So it can't be like, oh, he's friends with the gang. What is friends entitle? Does it entitle you doing favors for the gang? Does it entitle just hanging around? Because either ways, gangs will understand that they cannot have hang-arounds, right? They'll have this 15 people limit, and that's how it's going to work. That's why we're saying like upper limit for the crews right now, we'll keep it as 10.
10.
You get the 10 people, and then if it's more, then we'll decide. We'll see how that works.
So yeah, chalega.
Anyone else? And you guys have to like pass on this message. I mean, I don't know if
HP, yeah, I will tell HP.
Okay, right now let's put it this way. Who all are here? So there's Vendetta, there is who else?
Prism.
Ex-Prism.
So I mean technically you're gonna restart
still Prism,
it, right?
No, I mean I'm gonna talk to my boys first and figure if we want to do it under Prism banner or some other banner. That's why.
What is other banner? Because the thing is, everyone else is kind of pretty much taken. You
No, not
DNF.
what I mean is like if like
under any other crew. That's what
like
he means.
basically continued with under a random name like how we would think of LSR.
No, so the thing is, idea here is to kind of do the lore crews just because they already have existing cars, livery, clothing, all that. So you understand what we're trying to promote also.
Like liveries, clothes,
yeah,
everything.
there is all those things existing. That's why I'm saying no random crew name. Let's do lore crews.
Okay, got it.
So ideally, if you restart Prism, because you've already done it, that'll be perfect. Now you'll have the kind of liberty to get more people into it as well.
Okay.
Yokai, who was here?
No one.
Yokai HB is not around right now.
Okay, Kayo joined. Kayo, you just joined?
Yeah, I just joined.
So Kayo, basically we are reverting that role thing and it's going to be free for all racing. Okay, so which means that you can, if you want to do gang stuff, you can join a gang, but then you'll obviously leave. See, there's no crew role per se. So if you want to do gang stuff, you can join a gang, and then you can still continue racing as Redline. But it's similar like last time. Do gang stuff karega, तो you can't wear Redline in jaake, you can't do gang stuff. Or कुछ race में कुछ होगा, you can't bring your gang into it. It'll be two separate things. But what the idea here is that you can also enjoy the gang stuff, and you can recruit up to 10 people in Redline, and that is up to you how you recruit it. They can also be gang members, they can be civilians, they can be just racers. It's a free for all for you. But if you want to join a gang, then you'll have to go talk to them in RP and join it. Aisa.
So suppose like I'm कोई भी gang join करो, I can still race as a Redline, right?
Yes.
But I cannot rep Redline jacket, right?
So that's why when your hood wars and all are happening, then you are in your gang outfit, whatever your gang outfit.
But while I am doing races, I can.
You're in Redline. So मैं बोल रहा हूँ उसमें serious RP होना है where before a race, like how we used to do last year, we go, we change our clothes, we go into our race clothes, and then we go into a race.
Yeah.
So you'll have to do that. So I'll speak to Tao and see if I can extend this event to maybe next weekend, so that we'll have enough time to do the initiations, and then you guys can do RP around and get new members. But ideally, what we want to do is just stick to the lore gang. We don't want to do any new names. So आपको तो racers पता है. And if anyone has any questions, tell them to come to UTC or tag me, and we can just set it up. So Kayo, you will still.
Initiation, there'll be 10 people, right? Like from per crew.
Upper limit we keep as 10 right now. We'll see how the response is. If you say that okay, 5 more members are willing to join, then we'll have a discussion and we can have that. We'll have an open discussion with everyone. Right now I'm keeping it 10 because I think 10 is good enough for race crews to start the RP at least.
I would generally recommend keep a specific limit and like stick to that limit, because otherwise
what do you guys think?
I think 10 is good, because otherwise everyone will go under one crew only. Like
10 is good.
10 is good, right? Because see, I've had this chat before.
It was the main limit as well.
Even management has said 10. 15, they said that's for gang, that's a different story. But I think 10 is good. Everyone agree
So
with
one
10?
more, one more question. ये बताना Nitro के let's suppose दो बंदे हैं, like they are in a different gang, say like I'm from Mandem, say और एक और कोई आ गया, let's say बालाज हो गई, LSD हो गई, from anywhere.
Yes.
वो
Okay.
एक crew के अंदर साथ race कर सकते हैं. Is it possible?
Correct.
Like two.
Correct. वही बोल रहा हूँ ना, तो racing will become free for all.
Okay.
Right. You can be in any gang. You can be a civ. You can be anyone. Right. Racing में just that's what I'm saying. Last year we had a free for all thing. So when we came to races, we were separating. But last time क्या हुआ that there was a bleed over. So racing में जो हुआ, we took it back to gangs and then it became a gang fight, which we don't want to do this time. Right? Because we do pink slip races, because we do mini best of threes and all. Anything that happens between the racing, you cannot bring ballers and Mandem into it. Right? You will still rep the crew that you're doing and then you will settle it through a race or through a mini event or whatever. Right? You will not bring any of the gang element to it. You will not shoot up people in races. That's the reason I'm saying that the race will stay free for all, but you will still be allowed to do gang stuff. Till now, you guys couldn't do anything gang related because of the role and because how crews were set, right? But now you can. That is the only difference that it's going to make. And what we're doing is we're keeping an upper limit. Everyone's okay with 10, so we will keep 10. And we are sticking to only the lower crews. So if you are going to make a crew, obviously there are people in existing, but say Bunty, you want to make a crew now. You have to tell me which one you will take. Right? Because if it's not a lower crew, then okay, we'll find something else. But you can't bring like Mandem into racing. You'll have to figure out what is the lower crews. Who knows all the crews that's there on main right now?
I mean, the ones you mentioned are mostly there. The only one is VCB, but I don't know if their clothes and all are still there because they disbanded on the main server.
Okay, I can see like 9 crews. I can see DNF, Prism, Redline, ECB, Vendetta, Yokai, F8TE, and Carnage and Monarch. I think there is Saints also, if I'm not mistaken. I think
Saints is a gang there, if I'm not wrong.
Okay. Well, I mean, do we have Saints here?
No. I mean, there were people who were ripping Saints for racing, but I don't know what happened.
कर रहे थे वो Rane करके एक allies बंदा था वो कर रहा था but
कर रहे थे
but anyways, so अभी के लिए DNF open है ना? Like if anyone is in the server, just go and check if you can see the clothes because I'm not in the server.
DNF क्या है एक दो?
So that's the thing, right? Easy sub vendetta aajao, you can't do it. That's why we're trying to keep upper limit of 10. So that won't happen. You will still have to pick only 10. You can't pick hangarounds. You can't have extra members. 10 के ऊपर होंगे, they cannot rep it. I hope all of you understand that.
Yeah, we know.
10 will be the limit. You cannot have
कोई नहीं
hangarounds.
35 livery के लिए कोई नहीं मांगेगा अपने से.
और वो livery thing and all, you guys settle in game now. Now that you'll have 10, and you don't even have to do that. I feel like it's a known thing, right? You guys are in RP, you should understand that it's a known thing. Now, if
it's a basic kind of way, na.
Yeah,
like
so
decency type.
See the Mandem Yokai thing that happened, that's fine. They initiated the RP, they discussed it OOC, that is completely fine. But don't make it a habit because it shouldn't be the case. But if the other party is agreeing, then I can't really stop it either. So that's up to you guys. So 10 upper limit, racing free for all. And then like do not do it in such a way that it's just like OOC stuff. Try and do it organically and follow your respective thing. So if PasKaLL, if you're okay with Prism, then you restart Prism. Otherwise, you let me know. We can give it to someone else.
Yes, just give me a day. I will confirm that.
Okay.
And just
anyone else
question.
wants to make a different crew? Yeah, go ahead.
Say there are 10 people in a specific crew, and say there's an event that comes up, which is like a crew only, which is for crews basically. If say in that event you've asked for 5 people, can that one?
This will be free. This will be all 10.
Okay,
so
perfect.
Upper limit will be open. So now Festival of Speed, essentially we're trying to do second season. We'll call it Festival of Speed or we might call it something else. But all your 10 are invited. There is no, bring 5.
No limitation anymore.
Got it.
Yeah, no limitation. So your 10 will be invited. How many ever make it to the event, that is on you. All 10 come good, only 5 comes good. There is no going to be like, oh, you only have to send 4 and 2 guys will sit on the bench. All 10 will be invited for the upcoming event.
Got it.
And the roles thing, it's an easy fix. If you guys are going to gangs, then yeah, of course your other roles will be removed, and you will have the gang role per se, so that you can participate in all the gang stuff, and you can still rep Prism. You don't need a role for that. The only guys that will need a race role are someone that's not going to the gang stuff. Those are the only guys who will get it. Any other questions you guys have, or is everyone like clear with, or is there any points you want to like say, discuss?
What up, Maggie?
Seoul is asking, number of roles per gang increased now, SK.
Number of roles per gang? No, gang is still gonna stay the same, bro. There is no increase in thing.
15 year one max, yeah.
Yeah, 15 year gangs. That one, ours won't affect. This will affect you guys, not the gangs. See, if gangs don't take you, then I can't do anything, right? It's not on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on you guys to convince them to take you. Yeah, you will have 10 right now. But you will have to make a lore gang is what I'm saying. So if you bring back Krakens and you're saying only I'll get 10 guys in Krakens, then it's okay. We can like, see if we can make a separate thing. But idea is to fill up the lore gangs first, and then we'll open for newer crews. Because we want to see more people repping custom clothes. We want to see more people repping liveries and the crews themselves. We don't want it to be split. And I think this will continue moving forward as well. So that will happen organically with the gangs. If you want to join a gang, you will go, you will talk to them, and it's up to them to let you in or not. And the same way, if you are picking up gang members, it's up to you guys how you do the initiation. But just make sure that, you do it in your way. Don't just do like, oh, okay, you're part of Prism or you're part of Vendetta, go change your clothes, that's done. So just keep that, that's extra RP for you guys. We just want all the crews to be active again, that's the main thing. Like we haven't seen big numbers from Redline and Yokai, and you guys are like the top 2, like, crews with the highest amount of like custom stuff also. So this will give you a reason. And before, yeah, the reason was that it was a limit and there was not much you could do. Now you can.
Yes. Cool.
Anything else, guys? And tell me if you guys are okay with doing the event on 23rd, 24th. Is that enough time? 5 days is good enough time, or do you want to like push it to somewhere midweek? Because the anniversary is 27. After 27th, everyone's going to get into gang stuff. Racing will still happen, but I'm saying for the event, should we do it 23rd, 24th? Is everyone available?
Yep.
Yeah, all good.
Yes, yes.
We'll do it in the afternoon. We'll do it in the afternoon so that you guys can get in also. There won't be any prior issues.
Yep.
Chalega.
Okay, that's it, right? All good? Everyone got the idea?
Yes.
You can start, you can initiate that now itself. Whoever wants to start initiating, you can, if you're in server, you can start. And just let me know your 10 members, keep me updated. You guys all have the crew role chat still. Keep updating there. Tag me and say that these are our 10 members and initiate that RP, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Yes.
So let's see you on 23rd, 24th and keep updating me on your crews.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Chalo guys, that's all for today's stream, okay? I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, hopefully in the afternoon. I gotta leave in like 20 minutes, so like, subscribe, share. See you guys. Bye-bye.